Hello everybody, welcome back to World of Warships. I'm your host Numpire, and today we've got a clan battle. As you can see, I am in my Jean Bart. We've got Denny in his Lepanto, Farmer in his Alaska, Maze in his Riga, Torbt in his Fletcher, Hans in his Z46, and Bump in his Neutral Shimmy. We're here on the north map. We're up against two Missouris, Buffalo, Alaska Brindisi, Jutland, and Kitakazi. So, the Jean Bart. If you don't know this ship, what you need to know is all the guns are up front for its main battery, secondaries are in rear, it's fast, and it's got a gun reload booster on its 8 little guns. These are small for battleship standards. Alright, we are heading over towards the AB side of the map. We are doing a full team push to this flank. And my guns are now loaded. Jean Bart is a great ship. I do highly like this ship, because she can go completely bow in and all her firepower is ready. Although if you get behind her, she starts to struggle a lot. But her speed and her maneuverability are actually pretty good for a battleship standard. The bad part about Jean Bart is she is covered in 32mm of armor. So that Kitakazi, if he's running IFHE, I am just nothing more than a 69,000 HP, a high explosive sponge. Yep, there's Farmer. Gotta slam on the brakes, let him by. Enemy Alaska B. Shots out. Yeah, 2 overpens, 1 torpedo protection hit. Not that great. Oh, there's Denny in his Lepanto. Enemy Buffalo's over in the east. Took a swing at us. Alaska is turning. He's got to get behind the island cover or face a pair of Tier 9 battleships heading right for him, so I'll let loose with my armor piercing. And I actually Citadel the Alaska. About 20k worth. Alaska is one of those cruisers that's pretty hard to Citadel, just due to where the Citadel is. There's Torbt right in front of us in his Fletcher. Now Denny and I are going to push up the east side of these islands while everybody else goes up the west side. I'm looking for a shot over the islands of the Alaska. I'm not getting that. Oh, enemy Missouri to the right. And Denny lays his full speed smoke screen, which I wasn't intentionally this close to Denny for that reason. It's just a happy coincidence. And there's another Citadel, this time in the Missouri. Yeah, Jean Bart's guns might not be the 16-inchers that, other Tier 9 battleships have, but don't underestimate her guns. Missouri seems to be on the slow, so go ahead and shoot right where the turrets are. Hopefully hit midship. And I hardly got anything out of it. And of course, go to pull the trigger and the lock goes off, so I shoot that island instead. Bad island. Stay down. Enemy team is in full retreat over here on the west side. They're kiting, and we just lost 2 destroyers in very quick succession. Bump and Hans both went down. So, yeah. There's shots of the Alaska from Denny. I am radared by that Missouri. Yeah, a lot of people seem to forget the Missouri has radar when they go up against it. It's always kind of funny to see people forget. Only a single overpen on that Alaska. I can't overmatch his stern because I don't have 16-inch guns. My guns are too small to do it. Missouri's also bow in, but I'm going to angle up because that's American heavy AP and 16-inch guns I don't want to fight and deal with. Secondaries are blaring away. I'm waiting for slowing down because I'm going to sail out into a crossfire. There's a decent hit from Denny. Torp's coming up in between the battleships. Oh, Missouri's moving in now. I fired high explosive. And even though I fired high explosive, I only got 540 damage out of it. I must have hit the gun turrets and done pretty much nothing. I'm now on fire. And at this point, I'm just moving forward. Most of the cruisers are behind that island in the north, so now I've got the broadside of Missouri. No Citadel, but 9,400 damage. Somebody else hit him hard too. I want to say it was the Alaska. I think that was Farmer hitting him. But it might have been Denny. Don't count Denny out. Denny knows what he's doing with a battleship. And now both Missouris are here, up against our two battleships. Broadside Missouri, take the shot every time. And there's 10k, and I temporarily knocked out a gun turret. Trigger my heal. And I'm moving in. Oh, we just lost Farmer to the enemy Alaska. Down 3 ships. And we haven't sunk a single one of theirs yet. Shots out. Another 9,000 for that Missouri. Secondaries are firing away. Both battleships. There goes the Missouri to Maze's Riga. Now all that leaves is this other Missouri. Time for the engine boost. Charge! Do the opposite of what the French are known for and actually charge into battle. I did damage a gun turret, so I'll either reset the reload or just keep it out for a while. Then he's shooting armor piercing, probably the right move against Missouri. If we can knock out those gun turrets, which is what I'm trying to do, because if you can knock out the gun turrets, he can't shoot back. And I'm moving forward with full engine boost, trying to get to the flank of the Missouri to Citadel and put him under. There's a enemy down in B cap, taking our B cap away. And I'm showing too much side. I'm going for those turrets again. I got the turret. Damage the turret. Still trying to get beside the Missouri, trying to get to a Citadel so I can put him down. And I'm showing way too much side, and the Missouri is punishing me for it. Yeah, see, that was a lot of damage. I don't know if those were Citadels or if that was just really good pen damage. And there goes the Missouri. I guess it didn't trigger the engine boost. So both enemy battleships are down. We just lost Torp and his Fletcher. Maze is the only remaining teammate other than Denny that I've got left. I'm healing. Running away from the Brindisi because I have the island there. I can't turn around. And Denny is behind me. We're both heading towards C cap. The enemy have 2 caps. They have a 2-ship lead. I'm trying to angle around so I can get these turrets firing. It's the problem with only front guns. And there goes Maze. So it is just Denny and I against 5 ships. And they have a 2-cap lead. 2 caps to R1. And we're both all the way over here at C cap. Yeah. And we're down by over 300 points. At this point, I was pretty much seeing the writing on the wall and saying this match was a loss. And that seemed to be the general consensus. I know, great foreshadowing there, Numpire. Why would we be watching this if this was going to be a loss? Yeah, okay, you've got me. Alright, so I'm heading south through C cap. Denny is turning north. We are splitting up, which in most cases would be the absolute wrong thing to do here. And I would agree. This was 100% unplanned. We are not communicating to coordinate and go together to the same spot. And there was one overpen again. RNG is not my friend with this thing today, in many cases. Heal again, get some of that health back that the Missouri yanked off my ship. Brindisi, you might want to turn at some point, buddy. You've got a Lepanto heading for you. I'll shoot again. He is turning. I knocked a gun out. Reload booster. I've got C-cap back. We're still down by 1 cap. Only the second turret gets away past the island, but it is a citadel, and I put the Brindisi down. It was only a single fire. I did damage con it. I'm out of reload boosters. I still have 2 heals and 1 engine boost. Enemy Alaska is heading right for Denny. I think Denny is using his smoke. Now here's something that terrifies me. There's the Jutland. That is a destroyer at point blank range. And torpedoes are most likely on their way right now. Shots coming in from the Buffalo. Dodge those. Buffalo is the one spotting me, not the Jutland. I'm turning out, trying to get away from that gap because I know the Jutland has torpedoes. And there's the Buffalo. But he's going to get behind the island. I can't take the shot. I am now burning again. And there's the Jutland. And there's his torpedoes. I've dodged the torpedoes. And now, I don't know what this dude's thinking. Maybe he's thinking that the match is won, and so he's just going to chase the enemy battleship. But, I mean, the Jutland, what he should have done was smoke up, let me get away, and then just follow me, shadow me, spot me for his team, and launch torpedoes at me. I'm using my engine boost because I need to move. There's the Buffalo raining high explosive on me. Denny's up there dealing with the Kitakaze and the Alaska. And this Jutland, I don't know what he's doing. I can't fathom why he is chasing me. There's another 4,900 off the Jutland. Secondaries are blazing away. Damage on the fires. The heal is over. I'm still running away from this Jutland. And I finally killed the Jutland. Switching armor piercing, and it's now 2v3. Denny kills the Alaska. The Buffalo's over there. Now it's 2v2, and I'm about to get our second cap. I'm trying to find an angle on the Buffalo to put him down, because that eliminates one ship that's shooting at Denny. Shots away at the Buffalo. Just over the island. I Citadel the Buffalo, 15,000 off of him. Still 10 seconds on my reload. John Bart does have a nice reload, especially when she's hurting a bit. Buffalo doesn't have much health left, but he's healing. Shots out over the island. Another Citadel, and down goes the Buffalo. And now I'm in the cap. And look at Denny's position on the map, and there's the Kitakaze. Well out of this fight. Ran north. And now the Lepanto is about to slip into 8 cap. We're going to stop the enemy points progression. And there it is. Denny is now in A cap. The enemy team's points gain is now stopped. I'm about to cap B. Denny's capping A while running away from the Kitakaze. And he'll cap A before he leaves the cap circle on his retreat. Now we're less than 100 points behind. So, if you remember correctly, we were down. It was Denny and me against every ship except the battleships. We had already sunk the battleships. So 2v5. And we're pulling this out as a win. Was this a amazing comeback, or was this a snatching defeats from the jaws of victory for the enemy team? I have no idea. You know, we'll just have to see what you guys think. Alright, let's switch over to Denny's perspective and see how this battle went from his perspective. We are. This is now Denny's replay. Here he is in his Lepanto, and there is the Missouri. This is the soon-to-be the 2-on-2 battleship brawl. That's where we're going to pick this up at. All right, let's see how things go on Denny's end. Oh, there's my high explosive salvo. That did nothing. Denny's looking around, probably wondering where the heck are my teammates helping me out here. So was the big hit was Denny. There was an 18K hit on the Missouri. Nice shot, Denny, although he did take a massive hit from the other Missouri on his flank. Missouri is turning around and running away. I'm coming over. You can see me on the mini-map on my way. There goes Farmer.
私の存在をより多くの敵に知らしめられるこの状況悪くはない
Nice. There goes Maze, taking out the Missouri. Here we go. There's the Missouri. Shots coming in from me. Then he activates his smoke. And then fires his guns. I don't know if he was intentionally trying to sneak up, but with the smoke firing penalty at that range, even a cruiser would be detected. Enemy team is starting to capture B. There I am off the left. My Jean Bart roaring ahead, trying to get to the flank of the Missouri. There I am taking a beating. But to be expected. We saw that from my perspective earlier. And there goes the Missouri. There's the Brindisi that is chasing us. There goes Torped, down to the Buffalo. They shouldn't be that far behind. And there goes Mace. So now it is 2v5. 2 battleships up against 3 cruisers and 3 destroyers. Oh, Brindisi's going to give a lot of side to Denny here. That should be a paddle in. But the Brindisi angles back in and paddle-in denied. Sorry, Denny. No paddling for you. I'm there on C-cap. Starting to flip it. Down by over 300 points. Denny launches his plane to spot that Brindisi. Enemy's starting to flip our last cap. Granted, I'm about to flip C. Brindisi fires, smoke firing penalty. Lets him be spotted by Denny. Denny gets a nice Citadel in. Nice hit, Denny. Denny's secondaries are opening up. Brindisi does have torpedoes, so do be careful here, Denny. I think Denny is expecting them. That's why he's not getting the third turret around. He's nosing in. And there's me finishing off the Brindisi. There's the Alaska. Denny doesn't have a heel left. I'm running towards B-cap, and there's the Jutland spotted on the minimap. Kitagazi's opening up on Denny. But no luck, no any damage, and no fire. Denny's getting ready for his smoke to dissipate. Getting his third turret around. There's the Alaska, reversing away. Denny's secondaries opening up on the Jutland. Denny's bound up to the Alaska because the Alaska is a mean cruiser. You don't want to eat that thing's AP even in a battleship. Torpedoes coming in. Those are Kitagazi torpedoes. Nicely dodged, Denny. And there's the Kitagazi. Puts the secondary target on there. Does he? Does Denny have manual secondaries? I'm not sure. But he is pounding that Alaska. Or at least trying to. RNG's kind of not being as supportive. He's taking fire from the Buffalo, the Kitagazi, and the Alaska. The Lepanto's got decent armor, so he is holding on pretty well. I killed the Jutland. 4800 off the Alaska. Still taking a beating, and there goes the Alaska. Nice job, Denny. Buffalo is the bigger threat right now. And that was a big whiff. RNG said no. There's my hit on the Buffalo. Nice big hit to him. Good hit, but not enough to finish him. He's healing. Secondaries I don't think are going to be enough. Well, good thing there's my shells. You can see me firing off to the left side. And there goes the Buffalo. Kitty over there has gone quiet. Oh, there he is. He's opening fire again. But Denny is just going to run south, run away. I'm guessing that Kitty isn't built for range because he can't keep shooting at Denny. I'm flipping the C-cap down there, nosing in up towards Denny. See if I need to be shooting at that Kitagazi if he shows himself. But now Denny's in A-cap. And yeah, great job, Denny. You handled that perfectly. I don't know if I could handle that myself. Especially not in a Jean Bart. With that Kitagazi, he would just farm me down really quickly. But yep, Denny can just sail through the cap at full speed and cap it out. And that'll be a win for us. Great job, Denny. We definitely pulled this off. I don't think I would have pulled this. I could have pulled this off as a win without you. You definitely handled the big brunt work of tanking damage, I think you got over 800,000 potential after the second Missouri went down. That's how much you tanked to pull this off as a win. And that kid Akazi is not going to make himself known at all. So, you guys decide. Was this a amazing carry by Denny and myself, or was this a enemy team through this? I'd like to think the former. I want to say that Denny and I pulled this off. But thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, and hit us up in the South Clan if you want to join us. And I'll catch y'all later.
戦闘終了まで残り5分か。このリットリオに